What's up, guys? This is AFTERBUZZ TV after show for EJNYC. We are talking the Johnson family values. Let's go.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, I think I know what dreams are made of. What's up, guys? My name's Kalima. Make sure you follow me at Kalima Music Art Wisdom everywhere. I've got two gorgeous hosts with me. Go ahead and tell them where they can stalk you at.
I'm Jennifer Leon, and you could stalk me at Jennifer Leon TV and on Instagram and Twitter. I'm just distracted by this gorgeous over here. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Erica Shannon. You can find me on Twitter at Miss Airy Baby and on Instagram at Miss Airy Baby LA.
Yes, but let's get right into it. So, Johnson family values, that was this episode of EJNYC. And so a lot happened in this episode. One thing that I noticed is that Maya is still trying to convince her friends that Trash is the one for her, you know?
Yeah.
He's not really trash. He's actually like a diamond in the rough, apparently, to her. So one thing that I kind of thought about is she's saying, you know, everyone's so distracted by the way that he looks that they're not even focusing on what kind of person that he is. And we've all gone through that where people judge a book by their cover. So my thing is, like, do looks really matter?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, I agree.
It's sad to say, but that's the world that we live in.
I mean, it's how you present yourself, too. I mean, yeah, I get it, like the whole rebellious thing and, you know, doing the opposite of what people like. But there's a line there, I think.
Right.
I mean, do what you want, I guess. But she shouldn't even be just justifying it for everyone else. If she's so happy in her relationship, then why doesn't she just segregate herself away and live her life, and, you know, and that's how it is.
It doesn't matter what they think.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I know I said last week that he seems very genuine. I still think that, but I can't help but say that I paid attention to, like, what he was wearing this week.
I think he has problems. Like, that's how I see it.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know them, but I think that there's something going on there. And then if you're like, yeah, I think everyone calls me Trash, so I'll just change my name to Trash.
Right.
Like, if you're just going to do that, I think that there's just a problem. I don't know.
And and the thing is that he's saying, like, okay, we do understand that, you know, your look really does matter because we live in a society. It doesn't matter where you are. People are going to judge you by the way that you present yourself. He's an artist, and as an artist, you want to kind of come off unique. You want to show that you're different. And I think that it kind of works for him because I went and Googled his music video. I wanted to see if the look really goes with the music. Like, what's up with this guy? And I think that is what, you know, I think that's kind of his strategy. Like, let me be so weird. Think about all the weird. Look at Kanye West. Some people thought it was weird, but then it turned out to be unique.
Yeah, but there's talent with Kanye West.
True.
I think that Trash, I listened to his, you know, we were all tweeting each other. We looked at his stuff, and I don't know, I think that maybe it's just like a ploy, like something to distract people or get someone's attention for anything other than his art, because I don't really think that the music is that groundbreaking. Or I mean, even that video is just weird. It wasn't like, it was just let's all be weirdos instead of let's all be what we believe in.
And to each his own, you know. Me personally, I felt the same way. To be honest, I did think that his sound was different. I'm not gonna lie. I did think it was different. Wasn't my taste, not really. But I think that, you know, that's why he's deciding to kind of have this different, weird image, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you look normal, definitely no one would listen.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
even Elisa was saying, she was like, I don't know how far he's going to go music-wise, but it's what he's doing right now.
Hey, but the show's got us talking about him, you know? And Maya's definitely given him some airtime, you know, making him have a storyline.
But do you really think anything's gonna come of it? Like, do you think this show is gonna make people call him up and be like, hey, come perform here? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, you never know. But I mean, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Also, Sanaaz and Drew went on a city tour, which I was so surprised to see that Sanaaz was like gonna humble herself and actually get on a place where like, yeah, on a bus where a lot of like tourists and like just, you know, low income people go just to sightsee. I thought it was awesome. I felt like I just was so sure she was gonna talk about somebody on the bus or be like, ew, look at that person.
Let's be fair. It wasn't a packed bus.
No.
The host, whoever, the
it was
tour
like
guide
2 people on the bus.
was talking to just them. Like, it wasn't a typical tour. There was probably premium seating that they paid for.
Oh my goodness, exactly.
Yeah.
So it wasn't quite the same experience that you or I would have had.
Right. Yeah, and then EJ and his sister decide to go back to Michigan and kind of like...
Well, I think Magic and Cookie kind of were like, hey, you guys should see what's going on in Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
So I think it's more like, it's not like they decided and got up and was like, let's go help. It was so funny because even Elisa was like, oh, we handed out food and water, and EJ's like, no, we handed out water, no food.
He was like, water, like trying to help her. She's like looking at him for like the confirmation, right?
Yeah, like it sounded like they just had a script that they were reading off of when they were doing their confessional. I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but like it just didn't look genuine at all.
If you read between the lines, it was like almost like Jennifer Gardner was maybe like, we really want, you know, some sort of different storyline for one of the episodes, maybe putting you guys back into, you know, where you guys came from and see how that works out and like your reaction to it. It didn't seem genuine to me either.
I was just thinking the whole time I was watching, I was like, I can't believe that they've never been to Lansing before. I can't, like everything that they were seeing, I'm like, they've probably seen this at least 5 times already. So it didn't seem like it was all together.
Like it was just for TV.
Oh, this is so crazy. This is where my dad used to live.
Right.
It was like,
they were like 5 miles.
Yeah.
How long is a 5 mile walk? Like,
I mean, but to be honest, 5 miles is a long
It's a long walk,
Yeah.
right. But they have no like reference to understand like how far that is.
But I think they just did it to kind of show Magic's background more than anything, and just say that yes, we're in a place where things are still happening. Like Flint is recent. It's not like this was back when Magic was a teenager. Like so I think they were just trying to showcase that.
I'm just happy that they did showcase it. I mean, even if they didn't enjoy it, I think it's good that they're kind of giving Flint a platform and like showing everybody who follows Rich Kids of Beverly Hills, like, life isn't always about glitz and glamour. Like, there are more serious things. And I feel like even though they seemed really rehearsed with their, you know, responses of like, oh, we love doing charity work, like, you know, I'm happy that they at least like did it even for one episode.
Yeah.
And even if nothing else, it just puts Flint back in people's minds.
Right.
It's been a few months now that anybody's been talking about it, so maybe it'll strum up the conversation again.
It's true. And so Maya tells Trash at one point that she wants to do a girls' night out, and he's like, absolutely not. And I personally, when I saw, you know, him say no, I was like, ugh, like he's controlling. Now, this is my first impression of him. You're telling her she can't have a girls' night out. You're going out of town. Like, she has friends. She's a girl. Like, you should trust her. Like, it's not about the guys, you know, it's about her. Like, if you trust her, then it shouldn't matter who tries to come and hit on her. But she should be able to hang out with her friends. Maybe Trash thought that, you know, oh, your girlfriends don't really like me, so they're not gonna help you, like, you know, be committed to this relationship. They're gonna try to get you to like go out and have fun.
That's true.
But then it turns out that she cheated anyway.
So maybe he was right in his conclusions.
In his judgment.
I just think that when you do so much to say something, usually it's the opposite. Like, she's like, no, he's great. Deep down inside, I don't think she really wants to be with him. I think she's just with him for that reaction.
She needs to be with him.
I said that in the last time we talked. Like, I'm like, it just seems like it's too much. And then when it comes down to like this, when he's like, no, I don't want you to go, and, you know, she does it, and then she actually does kiss someone, it's like, I mean, come on. Like, and it's not like they've been together for years.
Right.
It's like, it's a new relationship. So
Right.
something's going to happen.
Exactly.
I don't think that they're going to stay together for the rest of this season.
Right.
I think that something's going to happen.
Yeah, and I think that he seems to, I don't know, have you guys ever cheated and like maybe talked to them and said, you know what, we can make it through this?
No, but
Neither.
like I had a boyfriend who tried to go out with my friend and then try to like cover it up and then said we could get through this and then like all this other stuff. And it was weird, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
Or like, you know, I found out a boyfriend was like with two of my friends, like I said last time, and then like it was like, no, we can make it through. It's like, no, that's weird.
Right.
Like, no.
But is kissing that big of a deal?
If it's like that, like she felt like really guilty, so obviously there's something.
No, it's true.
It's not like, oh, it's accidentally
she
drunk
said she
and he
was
fell
drunk.
on me.
Yeah.
I mean,
you guys,
I don't know.
yeah.
I hate
You guys
that
comment
excuse.
and let us know, like, if it's a drunk kiss, not a conscious kiss, but if you're drunk and you were just having fun with your girls and it was a friendly kiss, even though you regretted it, should you be able, like, to talk to your mate and let them know, like, listen, there was nothing to it. It was just a fun night. I probably shouldn't have gone out. Like, can we make it through this?
No, because then like it's like, I don't know, you'll never be able to go out again, I feel like especially if you're dating a guy like Trash.
Right.
He's going to look at that and then hate you, and then you're not going to be able to ever leave the house,
Right.
and then he's going to have control. He already has low self-esteem.
Yeah.
So if you have low self-esteem, it's just going to be one thing after the other. There's no healthy relationship.
Right.
You know that.
And I think that, like, if your relationship is almost like so hard, like it's becoming more work to keep the relationship than to be single, like eventually I feel like she's just gonna be like, listen, there's so many more fish out in the sea, like I don't really need to like try to make this work anymore. She
just gets a lot of attention for her relationship in this one, so like why would she change?
Yeah.
I think it's about attention. So that's where I stand.
The only thing I will say is in the conversation between she and Elisa, when Elisa was in her like solo interview, she was basically saying similar things that everybody was saying about Anthony. And so I had a problem with that. I was like, you just went through this relationship that nobody was supportive of, that you were getting in fights over, or arguments over, I should say, and now you're turning around and doing the exact same thing to your friend. I think it's fine to voice your opinion, but it's like, remember where you are in it as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Hypocrite.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, basically.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, and Elisa actually said that she doesn't like the word single. She doesn't like it because she doesn't like to be alone, which we talked about in the last episode of the after show, just how she doesn't, and it probably does stem from the fact that she was adopted, right? But like a subconscious issue that she has. But I just thought that was so unfortunate, because it's like you grew up with this amazing family that clearly shows you that they're not going anywhere, but for some reason she cannot be alone. Right. And that is so dangerous. That's so dangerous to not be able to like feel whole by yourself.
You can't be in a relationship
you will never.
You have to be your own person. You have to have your own goals, your own everything before you even think about being with another person.
Yeah, she's gonna find, no matter what. I mean, and I'm just saying this from experience, she's gonna find over time and time again that they're never ever gonna really fulfill her. Yeah. No. She thinks that it's gonna help, but it's just temporary. It's just gonna make her feel good for the time being. Right. That's why I feel like she goes for anybody. Like, oh, you like me, great.
What she thinks is a whole from something external,
right?
But it's really a whole of something
my goodness,
internal.
Completely.
Yeah. Even from, speaking of Jared, she's calling them friends, and then when they actually sat down at the bar, he's like, oh yeah, we share class, right? So it seemed like they didn't even know each other. You're inviting him out to this bar. Right. You guys really don't know each other. Right. But now all of a sudden it's let me get your number. Yeah. And so she's giggling and she's feeling what she thinks is an external.
And those are the people like that who are weak and like need outside like, companionship. Those are the people that are easily preyed on. Like, she's going to find that people are constantly using her for money, for fame. I mean, guys are going to take advantage of that. He just said, I'm so focused on my career. I want to do fashion. she's clearly connected. She's got her own show. He might not even really like her, but she's so blind to it. She'll never notice it. And she just got out of a relationship with
a guy that was sleeping on her couch. Again, potentially using her for what he could get out of her.
Right.
But jumping ahead just to the previews for a second, Jared's going to end up on the trip with them. Yeah. I wonder who paid for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, what you're saying, I think, is valid. It's that she's trying to fill something, and then the people who she's filling it with might be there for not so good reasons.
Also, with Elisa, I remember in the episode she talked about, you know, how she really can keep her mom and her birth mom separate. She'll never call her birth mom, even though that there is a connection there. What were your reaction to that? The fact that she loves them both, but, you know, she can keep them separate. I don't know. I only had one mom my whole life, so I don't know how it's like to kind of be able to talk to a mom, my real mom, and let them know, you know, I really love this person. I want a relationship with this person. I don't know. Did you guys have any sort of reaction to that conversation with her mom?
I mean, I think it's the only adult thing she's done, really. Like, yeah, I mean, it's good that she is able to keep it separate, because you don't want any issues, too. Like, you know, far down the line, you don't want one mom getting more jealous than the other or something. I don't know. Yeah. Again, I don't have two moms. I have two dads, so, like, you know, I have a stepdad and a real dad, so, you know, and I can get it, you know, I understand, but I don't know. I think it's good that she's keeping it like she's still connected to both families. Right. And if you can do that, then that's great. A lot of people can't do that. So
that was awesome.
I do think, piggybacking off of you, that it is mature of her, but I think she looks at it as Dawn is kind of an aunt or a cousin, meaning we share blood, but I grew up with my mom. Like, this is the mom that I know. This is the one who tucked me in at night, who fed me.
That's her mom.
That's her mom, you know. And so I think, and we had somebody in the comments who actually told his story about him being adopted and how he has, I think he was saying that he has a relationship, or he initiated a relationship with his birth mother, but that kind of fell off. So the mother that he has is his mom. Like, that's, and so I think Elisa is the same way, where she's like, I understand that you gave birth to me, and we share blood, but I think it's more of an aunt cousin kind of familiar bond.
That makes sense. Yeah. Any other reactions to this episode that you guys want to point out?
It was a little boring.
Yeah. But I was saying earlier that I think it was because we recapped 3 last week. Yeah, so it was like there was a lot to break down and talk through, that this one seemed slow.
Right, and there wasn't any big drama things going on, I feel like. I don't really love the trash storyline. I want to hear more about, like, Drew and that kind of thing, so I hope that this was just, like, a buffer episode for, like, the next one.
Oh, my goodness, exactly.
Yeah, and, like, you know, we can bring it into the more fun, fashion, drama, that kind of thing.
I'm so happy that y'all are there with me, because I was like...
like, it's nice to see a little Flint, Michigan, but that can't be the highlight. Right. I mean, it's just,
because, again, it's not Magic's show.
Yeah,
it's EJ's show. It's Elisa's show. Like, so while it's nice to learn about Magic's history and see where he grew up and everything like that, we have to keep in mind that EJ is trying to forge his own path. So it's kind of, now that we've done that, let's keep going with EJ and see where he's gonna go in his career, in his life even.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But I also did want to say that I feel like the scene with Drew and Sanaaz was kind of thrown in there.
It was.
Just mention.
And to keep them in.
How's your drama with Kyle? Okay, Kyle's going to go on the trip next week. Why couldn't you just leave it to next week? Like, I don't understand why they had to put them in there. But hey, it's a check for them, so good for them.
Yeah, right.
True. So are we ready for predictions?
Yeah.
Let's get ready for predictions.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
Yes.
Cracks me up every time.
I know. I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Love it.
So they go to St. Martin on EJ's dime.
Thank God.
Yes, I was like, we were just talking about how we can't wait for them to go on trips. And St. Martin's so beautiful, by the way. I love it, and I think that they're gonna have. I don't know. I think it's gonna be crazy, especially since Sanaaz wants trash.
Oh God.
Literally. What? That blew me. Sanaaz looks like she wouldn't even be in the same. She acts like she wouldn't even be in the same room as him.
Exactly.
It's attention.
It's attention.
It's attention. All these people, you get a lot of people with low self-esteem in one little area, one show, and that's what happens.
We need to start keeping track with how many people Sanaaz ends up having beef with.
Okay.
Like, we need to make a tally.
Okay, we can do that.
So
I feel like it'll be everyone.
Kyle. Who else? Rachel.
Oh, Rachel.
And now it's going to be Maya.
Do we include the randoms, like that guy at the mixer?
Sure.
Okay,
Let's
we'll just put everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah, because he did not deserve it.
No.
The guy at the mixer.
No.
Actually, I'm going to give Rachel 2 because she pulled her into that unnecessarily.
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm going to give Rachel 2.
That's 2 separate beefs.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, but predictions, I hope that there's some real drama.
I know.
And some like glam bodysuits,
Right.
like stuff going on. I want champagne. I want, rich everything happening. I want to see glitter coming out of someone. I don't know.
I do want to see like a drunken night because they're still young enough where that's like a thing.
But not just Elisa. Like I want
everybody.
Yeah.
And I want Kyle and Sanaaz to like really. I want to see why Sanaaz wants to leave.
Yes.
And I think it's gonna be because of Kyle, or it might be because of Maya. But I'm ready for that.
Sanaaz had to have been drunk when she said, "I want to get it in with trash." She had to have been so gone. Yeah, she wanted to like, I don't know, that just that line alone, I was like, where, why,
Where?
But Drew apparently isn't. He's not supposed to be drinking because of his illness,
Right?
And he's probably going to be drinking on this one. So my prediction with that is someone's gonna take that glass out of his hand and be like, "Don't." I hope to God that's what it is.
Yeah. I wonder if they even address it. Like, if anyone notices.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then they're real friends. If someone's like, you shouldn't be drinking.
Right.
I hope it's EJ.
Yeah.
Because he was in the doctor's office with him.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I hope it's like, he's like, nope, you can be mad, but you're not drinking tonight.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's going to be good next week.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much. Make sure you follow us at AfterBuzz TV. Follow me at Kalima Music Art Wisdom. And my girls.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jennifer Leon TV.
I'm Erica Shannon, and you can find me on Twitter at Miss Airy Baby and on Instagram at Miss Airy Baby LA.
See you next Thursday.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.